Well, curiosity kills us. I'm driving in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and I see this creek. I'm thinking to myself, let's fish it. So we're not even at Amistad yet, and I want to peep it. I got to peep. I got two little rods. I got a blooper and a grass hero. We're gonna try it out. Is that a small? It's a smallmouth. It's a smallmouth. This is insane. We literally just pulled over to the side of the road, roadside fishing. I just caught a, is it a smallmouth or a guad? I can't tell if it's a small or a guad. I set the hook really hard because it was running off with it like a big fish. First fish, we haven't even made it to our destination. Unbelievable, I think it's a guad. So cool. How cool is that, man? What in the line? What pre-fishing send catch. Doing a little roadside fishing, no biggie. Largemouth? Largemouth on the blooper. Nice little taste for southern Texas. See you, buddy. How rad is this, man? That's why this place is so cool. There's not a whole lot of water down here in southern Texas, but what water there is usually is teeming with life. Onwards. Still have 2 hours left. So this is where it begins. Lake Amistad, day 1. It's gonna be a crazy trip. It's very windy. I think it's supposed to gust up to like 25, 30 miles per hour tonight. Hopefully that slicks out in the morning. So here we are, Lake Amistad, the place of fishing dreams, legendary lake. I remember the first time I heard about this lake. Kind of a funny story. I was about 11 or 12. I was at home on a cold winter evening in Illinois, and I was playing a video game, this rappel fishing game, and I got to one level where you had to fish Lake Amistad, and the mission was to catch a big striped bass, a big smallmouth, and a big largemouth. I remember looking at the graphics and like kind of observing the lake and thinking to myself, there's no way a place like this actually exists. About a year ago from this date, Alex and I wrapped up the Devil's River series, which you guys really enjoyed, and that took place at the headwaters of Lake Amistad. The Devil's River and Del Rio make up this humongous body of water. This lake is tens of thousands of acres. It's huge, and it sits right on the border of Texas and Mexico. We are about as far south as I've pretty much ever been here in Texas. 12 years old, living at my parents' house all the way up in northern Illinois. This was just such a pipe dream. But now that we're only 6 hours away, we decided to pack up the car, get the boat rigged up, and here we are now. This is day number 1. We're fortunate enough to call this place our home for the next 3 days. We're gonna learn the fishery, figure out what these bass are doing, and just have fun and explore. There's lots of places to get lost here in Amistad, and I'm stoked and excited to bring you guys along with the journey. So stick with us, stay tuned. Let's go wreck 'em. It's crazy. Here we go. First cast on Lake Amistad. Fulfilling a childhood dream. There we go. Oh my God. To think that I only knew this place in the form of a video game and now we're fishing in real life. Unbelievable. Today's goal is pretty much just to kind of learn the place. I have literally no expectations. If I can catch one fish, that would be huge. That would be an amazing accomplishment. Just like the Devil's River, I'm very unfamiliar with this part of Texas and these kind of fisheries. It's just so different. Like DFW lakes look nothing like this for obvious reasons. I mean, we are basically an oasis in the middle of the desert. So it's gonna take a few hours, maybe even a day and a half or so to figure this place out truly, or just kind of get a grasp for what these fish are doing. There's one. That's a decent fish. There we go. First bite of the day. Feels all right too, man. Like, feels decent. It is not coming up. Oh my God, yeah, that's a good first fish. Are you kidding me? That is quality, man. Look at that guy. He fat. He fat. Come here. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Well, I guess this is what this place is all about. My first fish of the day, probably about a 3.5 pounder. I don't know, that's a good fish though. Holy moly, just chucking the bladed jig around the ground. I'm shocked. Like, I came in with no expectation. I thought it would take at least an hour to get my first bite. There we go, first knop, and it's a nice Texas LMB. Amistad LMB, more importantly. It just crunched it too. Oh my God, to think that we were catching fish in the river system. Like, that was bigger than any fish we caught on the Devil's River trip. Like, that's so insane. Amistad, I think, is gonna be a fun place to fish. I don't wanna hype it up too much because that could have just been a lucky bite, but that felt good. Yes. Nice little point with some grass on it. 3 feet of water. Pretty money.
So,
there's another one. Yep, another one. Same point, same exact point. Let's go. It's a good one. Yeah, not bad. Boys, same point I just caught my first fish on. They're loving the bladed jig. A little bit smaller, but equally as cherished. This is so crazy, man. Never fished here before. Just pulled up, throw a chatterbait, catch 2 bass. Dunzo. I'm just gonna quick release. There might be more. See ya. Busting bait. Another one. Good one. Another one, dude. Another good one. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. 3 fish back to back on the chatterbait. Good one too, man. Not bad. That is what they're living in. Just some grass. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Just crushed the chatterbait. So funny, I was throwing the chatterbait just a good amount, probably about 30 minutes in this cut, until I got to this bank that's getting the wind blowing on it. And there's fish stacked in it, like fish stacked. We're gonna take our time and fish this back and forth. Usually grass, especially in lakes like this, hold lots of fish. The density is huge. Another nice one. Amistad, let's go! They're pumping it, dude. They're just like, as soon as it gets out of the grass, you're just like, boom. Can't believe it just happened, you guys. New lake, you know, I'm just trying to kind of fish semi-fast. I don't really want to like fish my way slow through these areas that I don't really know much about. So one bait that I picked out in particular that I had a feeling would do good out here, it's a 1/2 ounce bladed jig in like a natural tilapia bluegill color. One of the forages that I learned lives in this lake, other than of course shad and bluegill. There's another one. Oh my God. Crazy. Crazy. Just lighting them up. Just lighting them up. About same size. This is gonna be a fun day, man. Alex is recording right now. He just said I caught 3 fish in a matter of like 5 minutes. I think this is like the 8th minute now. That's fish number 4. Oh my Lord. It's gonna get kooky. Anyway, I'm throwing a chatterbait right now in grass. This lake has got a ton of grass in it, so I think that's definitely gonna be a reoccurring pattern, something that we continue to fish, especially as it gets hotter. Grass tends to stay cool and it holds oxygen too, actually produces oxygen through photosynthesis and all that jazzy science stuff. But the cool thing about the chatterbait is it gets through the grass super easily. On the back of this chatterbait, I'm throwing a summer craw 3.3 inch bandito bug as the trailer. Yeah, so this is the little bait that I'm throwing. 3.3 bandito bug at the summer craw. Just cutting like a 1/4 of this off, like a bite in the head. So it looks like that. Taking all the extra appendages off. And just sliding it right onto my bladed jig. Just add some extra scent and bulk. Cool, let's get some more. Another one. Oh my God, just clopped it, dude, just clopped it. No, that's a good one. That one's a little bit better. Okay. Oh my God, look how he ate it too, just swallowed it. Just swallowed it whole. Okay, I'm slowly learning what this place is all about. It's full of fish, dude. Look where I'm pulling this chatterbait out of. Yoink! There we go. Probably about a 3-pounder. High 2s. Stellar, killing it. That's fish number 5. We're gonna put him back real quick because there's obviously more. See ya! There's my limit right there if I was fishing a derby. Go and see it. So this is so funny for you guys at home. I've been fishing a lot this season, like a ton, more than I have bass fishing my entire life, I would say. And I've not had a moment like I'm having right now where I fish a tiny little isolated area of grass and there's just bitey fish all around. And to do on a lake that I know virtually nothing about is pretty ridiculous, dude. Just, I think that speaks volumes of this place. Really does. On the swim jig. Switched it up. Something a little bit more subtle that runs through that grass easier. It's a little grass hero. And I got this guy. Same color, basically same presentation, just without the blade. Throwing a crack and crawl on the back of this instead of a bandito bug. Crushed it. Good one. Wow. No! Oh my God, that was a big fish. Holy shit, that was a big fish. That thing was pulling drag. That was a very big fish. Oh my God, that was a huge fish. Oh no. That was monster. I don't know how big that was, but to pull drag that quick, this thing is locked. How did I lose that fish? Oh my God, that thing popped it too. Okay. Oh my God, just keep casting. Oh my God. There we go, another one. Little guy. Number 7. Number 7. There's one. There's a light. Oh yeah, not a bad one. Another one on the grass, number 7. 8. Number 8. What a nice one. They just steady eating the bandito bug with the bladed jig. Back in she goes. Yeah, man, it doesn't make any sense. Usually, I mean, this lake should be the one that's tough, big water. Where do you start? Oh, okay, I'll just try this pocket. Yeah, he did say try this. There's another one. Popped out of the grass and just came up and hammered it. Number 9. Amistad is just very kind to us. Oh my God, insane. Let's go. Popped that one out of the grass and just came up and hammered it. Just gonna do that. It was like 10 foot back there, then it came up to like 3. Another one. Another one. Good one too, man. Nice one. Choked it. It's a good one. Holy moly. Holy moly. Probably about a 3-pounder. That's another nice one, dude. Just steady crushing them. That's probably close to 4. High 3s, I don't know. 3 fish, boom, boom, on a row. Like, it sets up perfectly. Like the fish that I was catching to start off the day were on a spot just like this. And this is kind of like the mouth of this little pond / creek. It like gets real narrow, then it widens out. Here's a picture of it on the map. Really interesting spot. I'm catching these fish on either end of the points that lead into the bank. That guy freaking slapped it. Just slapped it. Oh, so pretty. There he goes. Bye-bye. Woohoo! That's a fish. That's a fish. Came out of the grass and just... Oh my God, nice one. Good one, dude. Probably the biggest one of the day. That was a fish the whole time. I thought I was in grass. That's definitely the biggest fish of the trip right there. We're only getting started. There's tons of bait over there too. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. Like, I want to go fish new stuff right now, but never leave biting fish. That's the most important tip. If there's fish around eating and they're about that size, don't leave them. The bandito bug with the bladed jig is just twerking on them. Oh my God. Wow, just a chunky fish. Oh my God. I'm living out a 12-year-old dream right now. This feels so surreal. Not only getting to fish the lake, but we're getting to experience it at a pretty high caliber. Oh my gosh. Oh, I agree. We definitely need a low light. Low lights look hilarious though.
Yeah, right there, yellow. It's
Yeah.
like,
There's one.
oh, nice.
He's just little guy. Is that 11?
That is 12.
12. I'm a 12. Just a wiener. That's a good one. Not really. Number 13. Oh, that's a fish. Okay. Little one. 14. Number 14. There's one. As soon as it hit the water. As soon as it hit the water. Little guy. 15. That's nuts. Okay, I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me. That looked like a muskie. That looked like a little tiger muskie right there. Right here. The wake was right there. I am 99.9% sure. I'm wondering if the GoPro picked it up. I swear to God. I think they might have stocked them here a long time ago too. Or they might still, I don't know. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna look it up on the way out here. That would be like 2 crazy northern species I've seen this week in places where they should not be.
Oh yeah, what?
20-inch rainbow trout. That one was also ridiculous. I know they tried to stock muskie in a lot of these lakes. That was so sus. I just got a look at its back, but I did not see its head. I wonder if the GoPro picked it up. I bet it did. I'm gonna save that. Wow, they're aggressive. Little though, little aggressive guys. Just this little bit of grass is enough to hold him. Another one. There he is. 16. Right, 16?
16.
Choked it too. Choked it. Another one. Another one. Better one. A little bit better. What's that beeping? Oh, drone. 17. A little bit better. It's about a 2-pounder. That is fish number 17. We're out of the main spot. I'm just fishing this grass line right now. It's about a 2-pounder. Unbelievable. See ya. Yeah, Lake Amistad's pretty overwhelming, but right now we're doing pretty good. I came into this whole mission, this whole Amistad mission, with expectations on the floor, and we have 17 fish in the boat. I have held 17 Amistad bass. That's pretty good. That little pond, creek, whatever you want to call it, was so productive. It had the right grass, had the right water clarity. There was tons of bait back there. Birds were diving. That was a juicy spot. I can't take credit for that spot though. Dude by the name of Wes hit me up with that little zone and it panned out very well. So starting off on a really good foot here. Had a lot of success on the chatterbait, caught one on the swim jig, then had a few other strikes on the top water. But now I'm gonna try to find some stuff on my own. We're on the main lake right now. Look at this, it's nuts. This is just such a weird lake. So many different contours, humps, creek channels, points, places to destroy your boat. Hopefully we won't do that this trip. Let's head to the next spot that I thought looked pretty good on the maps, and I noticed this brush. And the water, I guess, is super low right now, so any sort of brush I can find, I'm gonna take my time and fish it. This looks pretty dynamite. We're in 21 right here, and I can see land, so this must be a nice steep hump with some cover on it. The whole goal for this trip is just to figure it out, and anything that looks good, I'm gonna fish, whether it actually be good or not. So spot number 2, let's see how it works. This is some good grass, though. I will say that. There's one. There we go. Next spot, found another fish, number 18. Nice little largemouth. Ooh, look at the colors on you. Nice little green fish, super colored out. Just fishing some main lake grass with the bladed jig, number 18. Not too bad. That was hilarious. Right at my feet. 19. Huh. Very, very uncommon. That could.
Check this out. Obviously, they didn't survive.
Yeah.
Unless someone in South Texas has seen it.
Is that what it says? That's funny. Little one. That would be number 20. We've caught 20 Amistad bass today. Unfreaking real. Put up a real mean fight. That's a fish. Yeah, it was the whole time. Just hit it so hard. 21. This is nuts. This is nuts. These fish are going hard. 21. Better. Half pound bigger. 22. Dead. Number 22 is dead. That's yours. Release him. Give him a sniff. Give him a sniff. Nice. It's 64 degrees. White bass.
No way.
Yep. White bass, new species. A little bit of everything here in Amistad. Species number 2. Largemouth, and now a white bass. Thank you, guy. You're quite interesting looking. See you later. Okay. That's what you want. You want grass and a little wind. And chatterbait. You know that's what you want. Good one. Good one. Not bad. Decent fish. There we go. It's gonna be number 23 if I can get him in. Oh wow, look at the colors on this guy. Holy moly. This guy looks totally different than the guys we were catching earlier. He's like got these wicked like tiger markings. Such a cool fish, dude. This is Amistad bass number 23 and she is gorgeous. Wind is picking up. Conditions started to change a little bit and I think we might have another window. Oh, nice bass. Nice, nice bass. Bye-bye. Oh, nice fish. There we go. On the swim bait. Big swim bait. Good one too. Good one too. How deadly is that? Nice fish. Came off. That fish just ate that there. Like Amistad, it's all about trying something new. Okay. This rod caught the biggest fish this season. Fun fact. 7.3 medium heavy. We're back at the homestead, getting the twigs all rigged up, Reminiscing on quite possibly one of the best fishing days, like arguably one of the best fishing days I've had all season here in Texas. 17 fish in like 2 hours. Nuts. On a lake that I look up to, or I guess, I mean, I used to look up to as a kid. I'm just excited to see what the next 2 days have in store for us. Like I said, this is our home. We're probably gonna spend more time out in the water than we are in this little cabin, this little quaint cabin. The one thing that I've just been racking my head about since I've gotten back is how are we going to top that? How are we gonna top that day? You know, we didn't catch a ton of 10 pounders, we didn't catch a ton of 7s or 6s or even 5s, but it was a good day. Sometimes you gotta quantify the day, not necessarily in the size and the weight of fish that you catch, but just how immediate and how quick it happens, you know? Usually that kind of instant happens after doing a ton of homework and you know, pre-fishing the lake often and then asking your buddy for a bunch of spots, but that was just one of those instances where it was just like, wow, is this real? Tomorrow, grass adjacent to deep water, back of creeks, a little bit of wind, lots of shad. Look for turtles, birds, any sort of life, carp jumping, gar surfacing. I'm a big believer in just following life, even if it's not bass, you know? I just wanna see thriving life. I think tomorrow's gonna be a main lake day, and then the following days we might even shoot up to the Devil's River, go as far as we possibly can with the big 19-foot bass boat, and we may even fish on the very last day, the 20th. So, hope you guys are enjoying this little series. It's been fun to film so far. It's only going to get better whether we catch more fish or not. I just mark my words. It's gonna get cool. The scenery is gonna get a lot different. We're gonna get closer to the border of Mexico and Texas tomorrow. That is for sure. And I'm just excited to bring you guys along with, and I'm excited to experience another huge chunk of Amistad in the morning. So I'm gonna rig up this reel because she needs some line, and I'll catch you guys bright and breezy tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching, and as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.
That's what you came to Amistad for. That's what you came to Amistad for. Whoa! Oh my God! Look at that head on the thing. What the?